So you've probably seen our stair-step display that we have behind us on the uncorking set.
And you've seen the wall of bourbon that sits behind us on our flight fight set.
And hopefully you've seen our 12-ish must-have bourbons to have on your bar cart.
Right now, what we really want to show you is what we keep nearby in our brand new bourbon cabinet.
It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And people ask us all the time, Sarah, like, what are you drinking on now? What's your everyday drinkers? What do you always have handy?
What's been your favorite lately?
Right, things like that. And, as we reference all those other places that we keep our bourbon, we keep these right here, nice and handy, easy to get to.
That's right, just for some daily drinking.
Yeah, so let's check it out.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
So, the first thing I'd say we drink on pretty regularly are some local picks.
Yeah.
This is our hops to go pick that we did. We actually did this one, so that's why we love to drink on it. This one's from a local bourbon bar.
Yeah, this is from OBC Kitchen. This is an OBSV, 35% rye mash bill.
We've also got some more interesting picks. So this is a Boone County pick. This is actually from the Lion's Share, and they're known for doing exceptional picks. We've been sipping on this one a lot lately. You can tell it's about halfway gone.
Yeah.
Been enjoying that.
What else do we have pick-wise that we normally drink on?
We got a couple more Four Roses back there. We got some Knob Creek rye picks. We got a lot floating around, pick-wise.
Picks are a lot of times what we kind of keep towards the front and sip on more regularly because they're just different, they're like they're a snowflake, and,
right.
and there's
it's a nice change up from your average
little variance. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next. Now more to like the daily drinkers.
I guess they're all daily drinkers for us, but I'd call these the more obtainable. I don't know.
Sure.
Attainable.
Even though this one is discontinued, we still stocked up before they went away.
So we do like to sip on that one.
Yeah, so the Heaven Hill. Actually, would you mind to pour me
I would love to.
That sounds good right now. And this is just a regular Elijah Craig small batch, although this one is a right off the bat, happy birthday, Chad, from our friend Adam Terry, who got this for us.
A patron.
Yes, also delicious stuff. Just normal stuff,
I also keep trusty old Evan Williams 1783 in there because you always are going to need it at some point.
Yes, Jim Beam Distiller's Cut because it's nutty, it's 5 to 6 years, it's 100 proof, it's non-chill filtered, and one that, doesn't break the bank, so we're sipping on this one pretty often too.
Yeah, nice sturdy beam. Gotta have one of those.
Of course, we've got the Wild Turkey 101.
We always have a bottle of Wild Turkey 101 open.
But you know what, Sarah? You know what what we both actually kind of like a little bit more?
Oh, yeah? Well, I know what you like a little bit more is this rare breed, and we sip on that pretty regular.
Yeah, we do. I was also going to say, like, when you can find these older label ones.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a handle of, I think this is like 2011, and it just has something different about it. A little extra.
Yeah, a little extra flair.
Yeah.
Like we said, always got to have a regular old Knob Creek single barrel on hand. Can't go wrong.
Old Fitzgerald. No, not that awesome, beautiful decanter. But just the old standard bottled and bond, so probably a 4-year, maybe a little bit older. This is also discontinued, but when we can find bottles of these, and we have over the years, so we've kind of collected them, this is always just a great sipping bourbon.
What's next? Yeah.
Sarah, Weller 107, the antique. We just did an uncorking of Weller 12, and we're talking about how this antique is a lot of times our favorite, just because, more of the proof, sometimes more what you're in the mood for than the age.
Sure. I always love to keep a bottle of Larceny. I think that this is a really good utility. It was in our bar cart episode. I like to sip on it every now and then. It's that good 92 proof. You can have 1 or 2 in an evening, and you're going to feel fine the next day.
Absolutely. On to some bourbons that won't fit in this cabinet.
Ooh, that's
so
the only problem.
We keep them up top.
Only problem with the cabinet. We're limited by height.
Eagle Rare, of course, 90 proof, 10-year bourbon that's very solid. $30 should be retail, and sometimes you have to look a little bit for it, but we have pretty good luck.
Yeah, we have pretty good luck
We make
finding
it to a few stores.
What else is back there? Oh, yeah.
Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch.
Definitely.
Another one that is much harder to find nowadays, but back when we discovered we really liked this, we kind of bought some, so we have some in the bunker. So when this one's finished,
Some in the bunker.
a new one comes up, but I always like to have this one on hand. And I think that does it for this, like, more, oh man, we call this every day. Every day for us, not every day in
Won't
availability.
hurt your feelings to finish a bottle. Let's call it that category.
For us, because we have more in the pipeline.
Asterisk.
Okay, on to the next. Moving on to some ryes. Gotta have some ryes, whether you're putting it in a cocktail or just more often drinking an e-pour of it.
I'm like, don't you talk about Pikesville in a cocktail like that.
This is Pikesville rye. It's 110 proof straight rye whiskey is how you say it. It's made by Heaven Hill, and it's basically a high rye bourbon, but
As you can tell, it's one of our favorites because we can't keep a bottle of this around for too long because I drink it all.
yeah, exactly.
Another one that we love is this Knob Creek Cast Strength Rye. Very good stuff. I think this is our second bottle of this. We always keep it back there. If you want something with a little more muscle than that Pikesville, which has enough on its own. This is a tasty treat.
True. And then going down a little bit in proof, and this is also another pick. Well, all of these are picks.
All of those single barrels are picks.
But this is the Knob Creek single barrel rye. It's 115 proof. This one is JY's Bourbon Bonanza, parentheses, Meat Tower. So that's always interesting.
They get these fun names.
I don't remember how we came about this one, but that's cool.
And then for, those are all pretty much around the $50 range. So we've got this Sazerac rye for Buffalo Trace. A little more affordable when you can find it. Hovers around the $25 to $30 mark. Really good stuff. Really good in a cocktail.
Indeed. All right, moving on. Wait.
Oh,
What? Oh.
of course we forgot the McKenna, but obviously we have one of those hiding in there because you have to. The McKenna 10-year single barrel, bottled and bond, names, accolades, etc. Follow.
Yeah.
Does it need an intro? No, I don't think we need a
no.
reason to have this in there. It was one of the best values out there.
Sure.
Now highly sought after.
Sure, yeah. That's more in our you don't feel bad if you're drinking it category that we just wrapped up.
It might be migrating out of that category though, depending on how
that's
hard it
true.
becomes to find.
That's true.
This beauty.
Bell Mead cast strength. So now we're getting into the higher proof stuff. Would you?
I would like some.
May I?
Yes, please do.
Okay, very good. This one coming from Tennessee. It's their cast strength version. This particular one is 116.1 proof. It's the Bell Mead Cast Strength Reserve. Shout out to Carl Ivy, one of our patrons, for turning us onto this and actually bringing us this bottle, really.
Silky and spicy and like pow bam spices.
Pow bam.
Bam pow in your mouth.
So we backslid a little bit off of the cast strength, but this is...
It's a high proof.
It's a high proof. So this at 115 proof, it's 1920 from Old Forester. Prohibition style.
Whiskey Rose series.
Yeah,
Delicious
our
stuff.
favorite of the Whiskey Rose series. Our favorite, dare I say, of an Old Forester bottling.
I think that's fair. I have no problem saying that is my favorite Old Forester product.
Now that presidential, what was it President's Choice is something special, but we were never able to get a bottle. We just had a pour of it. It's tasty, so we still put this one as our favorite. Always got to have one of these on hand.
Of course we have Stag Junior. This one's almost gone. Chad is a collector of Stag Juniors, and they are just, I think they're multiplying.
Yeah.
They're around the house everywhere, but we always have one in this cabinet. And if you'll also notice, a lot of the bottles that we've pulled out of this cabinet so far tonight have been low. It's another thing we try to migrate into this cabinet. We notice the bottle's starting to get low. We know we need to finish it off soon. While it's still delicious and in its prime, we put it in this cabinet so we know to go ahead and drink
Go
that.
ahead and do some spring cleaning,
Yes.
finish off that bottle.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah. Here's another one in the high proof range. This is 1792 full proof. Another one that you can see we've been enjoying.
Yes.
Also our favorite of the 1792 line. We just think it's when it's at this full proof, it's always 125. So that's probably their barrel entry proof, right?
But it's at its best, I think.
Yeah, we just feel like it's really at its best over the bottle and bond, over the 225th. Just over the small batch, the single barrels, all of them. This is the one for us.
Now I can already hear all of you all out there saying,
Where is it?
"Where's the Elijah Craig barrel proof?" Well, it's right here, and here's its almost empty friend. This one is the B518. It's almost gone. We loved that. Oh, he wants it. This one is the C917. We've got more of them floating around here, but we're working on these two right now. Obviously, I don't even have to tell you. You guys were already thinking it. Like, duh, we have Elijah Craig barrel proof. And for anyone else out there saying, duh, we have a Booker's. This is the kitchen table. Again, almost gone. We love these higher proofs. And we love Booker's, and we always have multiple bottles of Booker's open just because that's what's great about these labels and these releases is that you can get some variety. So even if you're going to the ones that are in your go-to cabinet, not every day, but however frequently you like to have a pour, you don't always have to have the same one. You don't always have to have the exact same profile.
Right.
So that's why it's nice to have a couple of Bookers on hand.
That's one of our favorites.
I feel like this cabinet is like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe or something, or like Mary Poppins' bag. We just keep reaching in here, pulling stuff out.
Hermione's bag.
Correct, yeah. Does it just keep going and going?
It does.
It does have an end, and that's coming soon.
So in the, wine finished category, so that we'd have one of those in there.
Yeah, and my favorite is Pritchard Hill. Like, as far as affordable, easy to find, pretty readily available, I just love this Cabernet finished bottle.
Yeah.
It's so good. I've gone through several in its time since I've started drinking them, so I like to keep one around just because sometimes I'm in that wine finished mood, you know?
Sure. And then we're kind of going into, I guess that's like our one wine finish that we have.
This is our one wine
right
finish.
now, but we're really liking that
Pfeiffer
Pavitt from Bardstown Bourbon Company, but we're just now kind of getting into that. But so now we're in like the higher range, but we still drink on it more regularly. Old Pogue here, Masters Select. This is actually a gift from Todd Cooper, another patron. Awesome guy. Brought this to your birthday party.
He did.
At Keeneland.
So thoughtful.
And so
he knows the way to my heart.
And especially when it's a gift, it's all bourbon's made to be drank, but especially
I feel even better about drinking it when it's a gift.
Yeah, exactly, because you're honoring the person who gave it to you. Mm-hmm. So this Old Pogue, only 91 proof.
This Old Pogue
right here, but for lower proof, it's really tasty. It's
really tasty stuff.
Really good stuff. So that's why we keep it up here close to us.
Mm-hmm. And our latest addition to the cabinet is this Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series. They sent us a sample, a teaser, if you will, of this when it launched. And we drank that so fast that we knew we needed to go out and get one of these. So we did. We got one, and now it's in the cabinet because I know that it's going to be one of our favorites because we like the sample so much. So I cannot wait. This one hasn't been cracked yet. We got a lot of other stuff cracked in here that we're working on, but this is next.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And in other spaces below here, we have some space for some wine.
We do drink more than bourbon.
Yes, she's more of the wino than I am.
I enjoy some wine. Wouldn't call myself a wino, but whatever.
Very good. Then over here on this side, we just have some glassware.
Yep, glassware, some little shot glasses, rocks glasses, cocktail shaker, teeny tiny teacup. Bet you can't guess who that belongs to.
Yeah, exactly. And things like that. So that's basically what we keep. What do you guys think? What do you have in your, whatever you might call it, bourbon cabinet, whiskey...
Wardrobe. Whiskey wardrobe.
Whiskey wardrobe, things that you keep on hand.
What are the items that we're missing? What did we forget? What do you want to see us have in our cabinet?
Yeah, the beauty of it is there are no right or wrong answers because this is definitely our preference.
Sure, and the cabinet will circulate.
Yeah, you guys have your preference as well.
Right.
Yeah. Just want to let you guys know that our home on the interweb is whiskyambitions.com. That's where you can find things like this t-shirt that you see right here, rocks glasses, Glencairns, such as this, and more. It's whiskyambitions.com.
You can become a patron. It's patreon.com/itsbourbonnight and join in our community and conversation.
And that will do it. What you see here on the screen are some suggested playlists, our favorite episodes. You can click up here to subscribe. That'll do it for us. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, and until next time, drink more bourbon.